What's going on, YouTube? It's ya boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with ya boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. I haven't seen y'all in a little bit. It was Easter and then all that stuff. I took delivery of my Tesla Model X recently. I told y'all on the live streams I was going to try to go electric, see how it feels and see how it is. I've never driven electric before. So I did get a Model X just so I could, test it out and see how it goes. I like it so far. I don't know if y'all got an electric, if y'all got a Tesla, let me know down in the comment section if you like it or not or whatever. But anyway, excited to talk to y'all once again, man. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 bets you must get in ASAP. Now, one thing I challenge you to do is keep an eye on these odds that we talk about. I guarantee you, every single one of these bets will end up worse odds by the end of the day than what you're grabbing them at right now. Okay? And the reason being is because at propsmadeeasy.com, the best player prop tools in the entire industry, they are built to beat the bumps. They're built to put you on amazing plays before they are obviously amazing plays and everybody's already flooded them. It's about getting you on the absolute best plays and beating that closing line value. We've talked about plus EV. Closing line value is another thing that is incredibly important. And most of the time that will come with playing plus EV. If you're playing a play that's plus EV, most of the time that will end up being good CLV by the end of the day. Sometimes no, just depending on crazy news or whatever. But for the most part, to have the most success, you have to ride the wave of plus EV. Okay, losses happen. Sometimes you just can't get a win to save your life. Plus EV is still right. It doesn't matter how much you're losing, none of that. If you stay with it long term, you will be profitable. And I've told y'all all the time, the best people in sports betting are the ones who can go through those down stretches and not change their process and understand that plus EV is the way to go. I am here to educate you and make you the smartest bettor you possibly can. Now, I will be dropping an educational style video tonight on how to utilize the Props Made Easy tools the best, which are only $20 a month, by the way. So it's already plus EV to use the Props Made Easy tools over anything else because you're saving a ton of money for the same information on top of having AI simulation projection data. But whatever. All right. I'll be dropping a video tonight kind of talking directly to those who may not have a bankroll to be able to sustain the losses, too many losses in a row, right? The small bankroll people, the people who need to play plus EV, but they need to make sure they're having the most consistently possible. Because the problem with the plus EV strategy from time to time is if you have a low bankroll, you can't really get a full advantage of it, right? Because to get your benefits of plus EV, you have to play over a long term. If you have a $10 bankroll or a $20 bankroll, you may deplete that over the first few days solely on just variance. You need to be able to consistently go. So I'm going to go over the best strategies for those with a small bankroll to help you be the most consistent you can while still playing plus EV. And I will talk about that tonight. I'll be dropping a video tonight, so stay tuned for that. Let's get into the picks, man, because I don't want these to bump before I post these. All right, let's get it. Jaylen Brown under 4.5 assists is minus 129 odds on Novig. Novig is a site that if you don't have it yet, you need to. Amazing value over there on a consistent basis. Minus 159 is the average across the industry. So obviously grabbing that price at minus 129 is going to be fantastic. I would fully expect that line to go down to either the 4.5 assists go down to 3.5 or something like that, or those odds at minus 129 on Novig to go up to the minus 150s. I would fully expect that to happen eventually. So grab that at minus 129 as quick as you can. Props Made Easy members, y'all have probably grabbed a bunch of these already, but those who are here for the videos, grab that. All right. Under 5.5Ks for Andrew Heaney. Minus 130 odds on Novig. Minus 154 is the average throughout the industry. So again, you're getting amazing value grabbing this at minus 130 when it's a play that should be around kind of where the average is. It's just not around there on Novig right now. So you want to grab that. And closing line value, I talked about it a minute ago and how you want to beat CLV, right? CLV means you're grabbing this at minus 130. But by the end of the day, it's at minus 150. You grabbed it at minus 130, meaning you beat the closing line value. Okay? And that is clutch. That is super important. That's why, by the way, I wanted to celebrate this with y'all. We crossed over 20,000 active members at Props Made Easy last night. So congratulations. But that is why we are that popular and have over 20,000, because people want to beat the bumps. And if you want to beat the bumps, propsmadeeasy.com is easy to do. All right, last but not least, the game bet. We've got the New York Mets plus 0.5 first half run line. Minus 124 on Bet Online. Minus 143 is the average across the industry. I believe there's like 70 books baked into that average, something like that. I love this spot here for the Mets, plus 0.5 first half run line, minus 124 on Bet Online. And again, all of these picks that we just talked about, you need to get them as close to that number as you possibly can. The closer it gets to this, the lower the EV will be. Okay, so you want to grab it as close to that as you can. The closer it is to that, skip it. All right? Grab it as close to that as you can. Thank y'all for joining me as always, baby. Make sure you comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 cash giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. I appreciate y'all as always. It's hump day. Let's sweep. Let's go 3-0, baby. Thank y'all as always. Propsmadeeasy.com. Only $20 a month if you haven't joined yet. You need to. Lock in. Let's get it. I'm out. Peace.